Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm in County Wicklow in an old graveyard here called Killadreenan. So we'll go around and have a look at a couple of the old headstones, and you can just see the entranceway going into the old ruin of the church area here. It's absolutely beautiful in here. So there is a couple of old headstones in here. We'll read a couple of them. So this was erected by Mrs. Mary Dora in memory of her beloved husband Dennis, who departed this life in October 1881, aged 51 years old. A really old one here, I'd say. Here lied the body of the Reverend Friend, it says. The name on that is Doyle, Doyle, who departed this life it's hard to see the date, and that guy is there, to be honest. There's moss on it. Age 66. Here lied the body of Dennis Smullen, who departed this life on the 26th, 1794, age 66, and also his wife Elizabeth, and she departed this life in 1796, age 68 years old. And I'll just show you the doorway there coming into the old church ruin. And there's a headstone here just on your left as you come in. Here lied the body of Darby Bryan, and it says deceased May the 26th, 1766, age 73 years old. What a name, Darby. So we'll go a little bit further in here, and it is kind of overgrown in parts. Now, I did look at photographs of this place online, and it looked kind of, it was looked after on the photographs online, but I suppose over the summer months it has grown more. So there's a lovely inscription here. We have loved them during life. Let us not forget them after death. And that's Saint Ambrose, it says. So this is in loving memory of Mary Young, who died the 8th of March 1858, aged only 9 years old. And James, who died the 2nd of April 1871, aged 28 years old. Their father John is there as well, 1877. So that's the Young family. So I'm not quite sure where this actually goes here, where it leads to. There is other graves around the area. Wow, there's actually a grave here, guys. Look at that. Just over there has all these white stones on it there. Look at that. So this one here says, in loving memory of Julie O'Brien, who died in 1939. Also her grandson Thomas, who died in 1941. Erected by their loving family. And just on the back of the the wooden cross there. We have this beautiful butterfly. Look at that. Yeah, so this actually brings me into the other area here. As you can see, I'm coming out of this kind of overgrown area. The grass is extremely long in here, but we'll do our best to get around. So it looks like there's a lot of headstones in around this area here. Maybe we'll find a couple of old ones. Here lies the body of Mary Dixon, who departed this life 1791. Mary Dixon, really old one. Here lies the body of Keenan, I think is the name on this. Keenan. 1765. Very old graves. John McCabe is the name on this, who departed this life in August 1803. It looks like age 64 maybe years old. Yeah, so there's a couple of there's ones kind of, they're overgrown, as you can just see here. Like just there to your right, you can see the edging on that grave. That's totally overgrown. Another one in here, the Mullins family name, 1819, age 16 years old. A really nice headstone here, in loving memory of our parents, Julie O'Toole, who died the 6th of January 1910, and James O'Toole, he died on 25th of January 1917. Also our dear aunt Elizabeth Myrna, who died in 1938, I think. But look at the lovely stone carving on this headstone here of the face of Jesus. Beautiful. So we'll make our way around, see what else we can see. This old graveyard here in Wicklow. And when you see these headstones here, these are really, really old here, guys. And it's hard to read them, but we'll try and read these ones. Look at this one here, absolutely beautiful. There's loads of nettles around. Here lies the body of John Loughlin, who departed this life on the 7th of December 1790, aged 56 years old. Also Margaret, and she died in 1780, aged 43. But I love these really old headstones. Here's a really old one again. Look at this. Here lies the body of Bartholomew Kieran, I think Kerin, or Karen, who deceased this life 1716. Now there's also 17016 there, if you can see that. So I don't know, was that a mistake made by the man who put the inscription on the headstone, engraved it? Now we will go over here, guys, because there's a beautiful looking obelisk style grave just down here. So I'll make my way down this hill area just have to be careful coming in around. Now sadly, you know, we've seen it before in past videos. It's a huge one here, look at that. We've seen in videos before people writing on gravestones, and it's just not acceptable. So here we have another one. I don't know who that is, Aidan and Holly. So whoever Aidan and Holly is, you should be ashamed yourselves, because desecrating burial areas belong to people. It's just not on writing and headstones. But it actually looks like to me, and I don't know if it's a vault or not. It does have the look of a vault. So we'll read what's written on this one. So, erected by Edward Carty in memory of his beloved parents, Darby Carty, who died in 1881, aged 82, and Mary Carty, who died in 1886. And you see the Lamb of God on it, as the sun is kind of shining, or the light through it there. Beautiful monument. And there's actually a big hole in it here, so you can just see inside there, guys, as well. Look at that. So it's just kind of full of stones and there, big rocks and stuff they used. So back in the day they would have thrown a load of rocks in there on top of the people when they were buried, and then put this kind of concrete encasing, I suppose, over it then. Beautiful grave. So we'll keep going. There's even headstones here, just lying on the side of the hill. Flat here, 1774, look at that. Wow. Here lies the body of Hugh Mooney, who departed this life 21st of August 1796, age 80 years old. And some of the inscriptions on those headstones from the 1700s, they actually last a long time. So there's so much to see in here, guys, and I probably won't get to do it all. I'm just kind of stopping here. We're on the way home, so I wanted to show you this place here. So here lies the body of Dennis Doyle, deceased February the 22nd, 1755, aged 92 years old. Wow, 92 years old in 1755. Amazing age back in the 1700s. 92 years old, and a lot of people didn't live long back in the day. So there's just a better view of the ruin of the church. Look at those massive stones they use to build that church. We have this old wrought iron one here. And a kind of a Celtic cross design headstone inside. Can't see any inscription on it. Here lies the body of Catherine Byrne, who departed this life the 12th of July, 18 something it says there, but it's definitely 1800s, 55 years old. And this one here is Martha Swan, Swann, who departed this life 1872, aged 60 years old. Beautiful headstones there, look at that. And you have this lovely design on top of it there. It's always nice to come into these old places, and it was raining a lot today, and the strange thing is, and it happens to me a lot, is, you know, when it's raining and I step inside the old graveyard, the sun just comes out. As you can see, the place is all bright. So I'm going to make my way back in here, because there's a few I didn't actually read coming in first. Over here. A couple of old ones. This is erected by Patrick Donnelly in memory of Dan Donnelly, who departed this life 1813, aged only 8 years old. Lovely stonework on that. Look at the little angels on the side of it. Beautiful. So rest in peace, little boy. Only 8 years old. Sad to see, you know, the graves of people who died very, very young. This one is like the body of Patrick Butler, maybe, who departed this life 1736, age 32. We've one in here, and there's some part of the headstone missing there at the top. And here lies the body of Elizabeth Cooling, and now I've never heard of that surname on my travels before, who departed this life 1782, aged 13 years old. Wow. Back in 1782, Elizabeth was only 13 years old, a teenager. And I suppose back in the day, you know, they died young from fever and stuff like that, and there was no cure really. So guys, I think that'll do it for today in this beautiful old graveyard here in Wicklow. Thanks for coming along on this walk with me. I appreciate everybody that's on this channel, and if you like this content, please give it a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. So until the next time, see you guys. God bless.